Malcolm Koonce had an absolute superstar day against the Kansas City Chiefs. He was a big reason why Patrick Mahomes struggled. He was a big reason why the Chiefs ultimately were not able to win the game yesterday against the Raiders. And it's because of plays like this. It wasn't just what Malcolm Koonce did in his pass rush. Even his run defense was phenomenal yesterday. There's a handful of plays like this where the guy absolutely got after it. He did a good job taking on the right tackle on this one. He gets off the block and he makes the play. The running back did not pick up any yards on this one. And this is what we saw from Malcolm Koonce yesterday. The guy was phenomenal. And of course, in today's video, we're going to analyze the tape. I'm very, very fired up for it. With that being stated, let's just get right into it. On the very first third down, 3rd and 8 specifically, Malcolm Koonce is going to get after the quarterback and he's going to bring the quarterback down for a sack. To me, this is beautiful by Koonce. Not only does he fight through the rookie left tackle on this one, but he makes sure that Mahomes cannot get out of the pocket. So on this one here, you have to understand that Patrick Graham is making sure that these guys rush Patrick Mahomes and keep him contained within the pocket. You'll see the defensive lineman on the inside make sure that Patrick Mahomes isn't able to climb through one of these gaps. So as Mahomes finishes his drop back on this one, as Koonce is hitting the outside rush, he's going to spin back to the inside. And he's going to do a great job grabbing onto the feet of Patrick Mahomes. He makes sure that Mahomes is not able to roll out of there. So it's a great job right there by Koonce to make sure that he pass rushes, beats the left tackle, and contains all at the same time before bringing the quarterback down. 3rd and 8, a big moment of the game. Malcolm Koonce steps up. You guys, check this play out. As I stated, Malcolm Koonce's biggest impact in this game was not just pass rushing. Of course, he had a fantastic game getting after the quarterback, but he also did a lot of really nice things against the run. So you see on this play here, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to run an outside zone to the left, which is towards Malcolm Koonce's side. At the same time, Koonce has the responsibility of making contact with the tackle and keeping the outside containment. He has to make sure that as this running back's running this to the outside, that the running back is forced back to the inside. Now you do have a really nice job here by the backside defensive tackle, as well as Max Crosby. Both guys are going to rush this from the backside. So you consider what those two guys do in this play as well as what Malcolm Koonce does, which is he holds his ground, he sets the outside, keeps the outside on free, and he's basically going to make the play on this one. This was 2nd and 10, and the Chiefs basically lost 3 yards on this run, right? These are the big moments in the game where Malcolm Koonce was able to step up and get it done. These are the moments where Koonce was able to help the defense, not just with his pass rush ability. Let's be honest, we've known for a couple of years now that Malcolm Koonce is a phenomenal pass rusher. The hand-to-hand pass rush technique, this guy's had it for a while. But what he's done recently is he's gotten better when it comes to run defense. He's starting to understand leverage and body positioning and the angles that offensive tackles may take to attack him. And he's really putting it together, and you're starting to see plays like this flash on tape. That's a really nice job. Let's get into the next snap. So this will be the final run play we're going to look at with Koonce. He's going to do a great job against an all-pro guard. And Trey Smith on this one, he's going to make nice contact. He's going to get off the block, come back to the inside, and help wrap up the running back. This play here only picked up about 2 yards. Once again, Malcolm Koonce is going to play this the exact way you would want him to play this. He has to take the right side of that right guard, which is the B gap. So if you keep an eye on him, watch him contain the right side first. After he recognizes the running back is going to bend this back to the inside because he has outside containment, he's going to do what is oftentimes taught to these defensive linemen, which is to contain and then shed the block. And he's going to get off the block, he's going to come back to the inside, and he's going to be one of the 2 guys that ultimately makes this play. Again, stopping this run to just a gain of about 1 or 2 yards. Really, really nice job. But of course, Malcolm Koonce's biggest impact yesterday was his ability to get after Patrick Mahomes. So many plays on tape, you saw Malcolm Koonce absolutely dominate. In fact, you got a lot of chips to basically help the left tackle by the tight ends. And that was partly because Malcolm Koonce was doing a phenomenal job. So on this one here, Travis Kelce is going to chip Malcolm Koonce. He's going to release, and then Koonce is going to be able to go up against the left tackle. But never underestimate how that's going to ultimately slow down the tight end in terms of being able to get out and actually run his route. But on top of that, Koonce does a good job beating the left tackle. He's going to push him and just straight up push him right back to the quarterback. He's going to hit the quarterback, and the ball is actually going to be tossed just a little bit short of the first down. And I think the hit on Patrick Mahomes, the fact that on this play Patrick Mahomes is leaning backwards as he kind of throws this ball, make sure that the play is going to be short of the first down distance. So that's a great job right there by Malcolm Koonce to hit Mahomes. The play is short of the sticks, and the Kansas City Chiefs ultimately punt the football on this one. Let's get into the next snap. So you're going to get another really nice pass rush by Koonce on this one. He's going to double hand swipe the left tackle's hands, and he's going to beat this guy and pressure the quarterback, force the quarterback to roll into Crosby, who's going to get a hit on the quarterback. And this is exactly what we expected from the guy playing the opposite side of Max Crosby. You know, imagine me telling you guys last season that, hey, we're going to have this defensive end that's going to step up. And because he's going to get so much pressure on the quarterback's actually going to roll towards Max Crosby. Because generally, it's always the opposite way, right? Quarterbacks are always running away from Crosby. But on this one, Malcolm Koonce does a phenomenal job with the double hand swipe. And he's going to force the quarterback towards Max Crosby. I love how he loads up, how he sets this up. He's going to use both hands. He's going to punch super, super hard on the left tackle's hands, and he's going to beat this guy. Now, this is a rookie left tackle out of Oklahoma. He's a pretty good tackle in my opinion. I do think he's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs' long-term tackle, but he's not ready today, right? He's still a rookie, obviously, so he has to develop. And because of the fact that he's a rookie starting left tackle, Malcolm Koonce took advantage of that, and he beat this guy up. But do not think this is a bad left tackle. Wanya Morris is a pretty damn good, solid tackle. Now, that last play was 3rd and 5, and the Raiders were able to get off the field. And this one's on the very next drive. This is 1st and 10, and once again, Koonce is going to get after the quarterback. And again, you know, on that last one, you guys saw the double hand swipe by Koonce. On this one, he's going to use the left hand, and he's going to get to Patrick Mahomes. Now, this is a very, very impressive pass rush move, and you guys may miss it. Obviously, we're going to play it in slow motion, but keep an eye on Koonce's left hand. Look at the left hand chop down, and then the right hand smacks the back of the offensive tackle's head. Back this up here once again. Keep an eye on the left hand and right hand. He's going to swat down with the left hand. Right hand's going to land on the back of the head. And just like that, Malcolm Koonce is going to once again generate pressure. These are the type of plays that we needed from a guy opposite of Max Crosby. And Malcolm Koonce is starting to flash. Since week 14, no player has had more pressure, sacks, and hits than Malcolm Koonce. The guy's been phenomenal. Now, he had a total of 3 sacks. You guys already saw one of them. This was his 2nd sack. This isn't an actual sack in my opinion, but it is an effort sack and it does technically count. He does generate pressure. He does force the quarterback off his spot. Max Crosby kind of rolls towards him, and Koonce basically pushes him out and does a really, really nice job with the hit. To me, the big part of this play is the hit at the end of this. You know, you want to get after Patrick Mahomes. You want to hit him in the mouth. You want to punch him straight in the mouth. And you want to make it difficult. And these plays right here, these are legal. These are the hits you want to make sure you're putting on Mahomes where he feels it. And on this one, he ended up losing a yard, and Koonce got credit for the sack. And then his 3rd sack, which is this play here, this one's 100% generated by Koonce. He's actually going to initially get the pressure. Crosby then comes around. Koonce gets up, and he's going to blow this play up. But once again, these are the moments that matter. The Raiders are currently up, and the Chiefs know that they need to get some points on the board. And of course, Malcolm Koonce is going to get after the quarterback, and he's going to make it difficult. And again, if you guys watch the pass rush move, once again, it's just Malcolm Koonce doing different moves, right, to be able to win. We've seen the double hand swipe. We've seen him use the left hand to kind of use a cross chop. On this one, he's going to basically push and then turn his power move into a speed move. And these are the type of different ways Koonce can win. Again, he doesn't initially get it, but I love that he gets up and basically takes down Patrick Mahomes for a 4-yard sack. And a play that Koonce isn't going to get credit for is a 4th and 7 play in which he once again generates a little bit of pressure. He once again makes it difficult on Patrick Mahomes because he's closing in. And Mahomes has to get the ball out. 4th and 7. This was the play in which Nate Hobbs actually broke the pass up. But you can see once again, Malcolm Koonce is generating a little bit of pressure. You can see that the offensive line is actually going to slide towards the left. And they're also going to chip with the running back towards that same side. So you get the running back help. You get the left tackle on Koonce. The all-pro left guard Joe Thuney also comes that same way to help. And you can see once again, Malcolm Koonce is getting to the quarterback. 4th and 7, these are the moments you need this guy to step up. Of course, Nate Hobbs gets the incompletion. In my opinion, Malcolm Koonce had an absolute superstar day yesterday against the Kansas City Chiefs. And he wasn't only beating the left tackle, he had a number of plays where he beat the right tackle. The right tackle is Jawan Taylor. Obviously, the Chiefs paid him a lot of money. You can see this 3rd and 7 play, which is a little bit later on in the game. He's going to once again just use the hand-to-hand pass rush technique that this guy has. On this one, he's actually going to utilize the ghost move, which is a little bit different than the double hand swipe or the cross chop or some of the other moves he's used, right? He's going to basically get the right hand up. That right hand is going to force the right tackle into reacting, and then he's going to just dip past the right tackle, rip, and he's going to get to the quarterback. Now, of course, Mahomes does break the tackle on this one, but I still give credit to Malcolm Koonce to be able to win and be disruptive. Obviously, no one else was able to get there and wrap it up, but Koonce still does a pretty nice job generating pressure. And generally speaking, I would say on the defensive side, Malcolm Koonce was the best player yesterday. In my opinion, he was better than Max Crosby. That was how disruptive this guy was. Of course, he had the easier matchup going up against the rookie left tackle, but regardless, Malcolm Koonce took advantage and he stepped up when the Raiders needed to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time with another video.